Well, to tell us more about how we're going to prosper in this company is that awesome president who really needs no introduction. I mean, you've been hearing from him for a couple of weeks. You know, he is a man of vision, a great leader, an inspirer, and has a heart for all of the people. His success just precedes him in many, many companies, and including the current companies that he runs outside of JubiRev, Jubi Max, where he's the owner and founder, the CEO of the largest network marketing call center in the country. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on Mr. J. Joshua Beisel to give us all these great updates. The call is yours, sir.
Hiya, Boomy Moore. How are you doing this awesome Saturday here? It is a fantastic Jubi day. How are you doing today?
I am fired up and ready to go.
You know what? It's always such a pleasure to come out here and actually have the opportunity to enter the call right after that Empower Me Now moment. I'm a pretty upbeat guy normally, but I have to admit that actually gets me so fired up, and it is absolutely incredible how many people have actually come out here on this incredible Saturday for a training. Folks, I am fired up because what I have seen late last night from our amazing program and development team is going to do none other than blow you away. This is the company we have all been looking for. Things are moving at an epic pace. We literally have big teams joining. Top leaders are rallying their troops. People are flying in to meet with me. We even have brand new people that are starting to get some success, and we haven't even really gotten a chance to get started. The competitors have been sniffing around. It has been almost comical to watch them squirm, trying to figure out who is this company, who is JubiRev, Jubi Max, who are their amazing people that are making such a stir, such a splash everywhere in the industry, and who is J. Joshua Beisel, the president. We have to know what's going on. The bottom line is this: every one of you have been racing to position yourself for what is coming. Revenue sharing is coming. The countdown has begun, and I'm going to be sharing with all of you here in just a little bit exactly the timeline so that you can literally lock in your position ahead of the masses and make sure that you are positioned for maximum success. So very, very important that you don't miss a word of the important information that we're going to be sharing. Hiya, Boomy Moore. Once again, thank you so much for that awesome introduction. Always great to have you out here. You are such a leader. And here at JubiRev, Jubi Max, we have really been blessed to attract so many leaders in the field. And one of the reasons why I know that we are is because those leaders have come here saying, we want to go to the next level. We want to bring our team. We want to go to the next level. And if you're a leader out here on today's call, then I want to welcome you. That's exactly what JubiRev, Jubi Max is going to help you do, to take your team to the very next level. For those of you that are out here, maybe you're not yet a leader, I want to tell you something. You are also at the right place at the right time, because it is my true vision with this company and with our training to empower the next generation of leaders. I'm going to say that again. I want to make sure all of you are on the same page here. If you are a soon-to-be leader, if you would like to be a leader, you are at the right place at the right time. I want to teach you to become the next generation of leaders in this industry, in entrepreneurialism around the globe. JubiRev, folks, it is more than a company. It is truly a movement. So we're going to go ahead and get this call started. I know we have some guests here on today's call. I also know that we have a lot of promoters here on this call. And so because of that, and because we've got so many people piling in here, I'm going to take a few moments to actually go through about a 5 to 10 minute overview of JubiRev, Jubi Max. For some of you, this will be none other than a checkup from the neck up, just a reminder of what it is that we do here at JubiRev, Jubi Max, a reminder of how it works. For the guest here on today's call, let me tell you something right now. You are in for a real treat when you see what we have done. We have the most innovative compensation hybrid plan that I have ever seen. People from all over the globe are flocking in. They are fired up and excited. We have real products. There is a separator right there. Think about that for just a moment, folks. We have real, consumable, unique products, one of the key things that any company must do if they are not only to thrive, but to survive and continue to grow. You have to be a company that has real vision, real leadership, real products and services, the right compensation plan. And folks, we are absolutely all here together for the right timing. But again, if you're a guest here on today's call, I want you to pay close attention because this call really is for you. And I also want you at the conclusion of this call to make sure that you get back in touch with the person who brought you out here. Let them know how much you appreciate them for believing in you, for them believing that you deserve to go to another level. Maybe more time freedom is your goal. Maybe more financial freedom is your goal. We're going to talk about that. But either way, make sure that you get back in touch with them and thank them for believing in you and inviting you out here. For all of our promoters that are here on today's call, I want you to listen and watch as I conduct a quick opportunity presentation, because as leaders, I expect that you will be following in my footsteps, sharing the JubiRev, Jubi Max vision with others on the internet, in person, in groups, in hotels, in homes, wherever you may go around the world. This is a vision, this is a story that needs to be told, and that's exactly what I'm challenging you to go out and actually get done. Real quick, I do want to let all of you know that if your team was unable to make it here on this call, not to worry, this webinar is being recorded. It will take us several hours here today, but hopefully within 24 hours, we will actually have this call up for you to go out and share with your team. Now, it needs to be said a little bit about who I am as the president of this company. And I want everyone to understand that this is not ego, this is not me bragging, this is not hubris. This is just me sharing with all of you that I have the confidence to lead. It's important that you know from the top down that we are a company of real strength, of real leadership. We don't back down, we're not going anywhere. I have dedicated my entire life to being able to come here today to this call. I've dedicated my entire life towards the pursuit of excellence and leadership and being able to take all of you through this amazing vehicle that we have with JubiRev, Jubi Max. And so I want all of you to just understand a few things about who I am, and then we're going to move on. And I'm going to tell you, most importantly, who is JubiRev, Jubi Max. But a little bit about myself. I've dedicated myself towards, as I said, the pursuit of excellence in entrepreneurialism and success. Most importantly, I've dedicated my life to being able to teach others how to market, how to grow personally, and how to also begin to live a life less ordinary with more time freedom and more financial freedom. And I've been blessed to have the opportunity to share my story, my teaching, my training, my marketing systems all over the world. More than 300,000 people I've had the opportunity to reach and touch and help them and their business find the success that they are ultimately looking for. As such, I've become one of the world's foremost attraction marketers. I've been a featured expert in one of the top-selling books on the subject. That book is available at Amazon.com, Barnes & Nobles. And as actually Ayabumi Moore alluded to, I am the president and founder of a company called MyPhoneroom.com, which is the world's largest independent call center for network marketers around the world. What does that all mean for you? Well, it means for all of you that I am the leader that you've been looking for, and I am prepared to take JubiRev, Jubi Max to the next level. Prior to me really dedicating my life to being able to succeed in the home-based business arena, I actually worked in corporate America, and there too I achieved a lot of success. I started out at a minimum wage position in a company that was an alternative energies company, and when I left, I was the president of their commercial division globally. So we have the right leadership in place. And most importantly, we are a company that has real vision. And I want you to all pay close attention to this right now. Our vision here is to spark a global economic movement and lead the revenue sharing revolution while empowering people around the world to look good, feel good, and live good. Well, let me ask you a question. How many of you out here right now are ready to help me take this vision to the next level? How many of my Jubi family out here right now are ready to march, to go out and begin to promote and advertise and market and to follow the step-by-step systems that we have to help us bring this vision into reality? Because if you are, I want you to understand what that means. I want to take just a quick moment here and share with all of you what leadership is. Leadership, I've written, is the ability to share with other people a vision of where you're going and being able to help them say, yes, I will help you get there. I will take action to help you accomplish that vision. That's what leadership really is. That's what we have. That's what I teach. And that's what I want all of you to absolutely know. Now, let me ask you a question. If you're here as a guest on tonight's call, if you're here as a promoter on today's call, let me ask you a question. Are you looking? And I want you to seriously think for just a moment. This is not a rhetorical question. You have to really reach deep and connect to your innermost desires if you want to begin to find the energy to affect change in your life. And that's really the challenge. The challenge really is for you to become an agent of change in your life. If you continue to do what you've always done, you're simply going to get what you've always gotten, and you will not be happy. And so if you want to make change, you have to reach deep to find that energy. So I'm going to ask all of you a question. Are you looking for more? Because if you are truly looking for more, then I want you to consider this question that should be showing here in just a moment. If you lost your job or your income today, how long would it take you before you lost your car, your house, or your sanity? Do you understand that too many people around the world literally live paycheck to paycheck? What if there was an opportunity to affect change in not only your own financial life, but in also the lives of others? Here's a very sad statistic here, folks. At age 65 out of 100 people, only 3 are financially independent. 7 are dead. And 90% are dependent on family or state. What does that mean? What that means is that all of you here on this call should be focused on becoming one of those 3 people. How many of you would like to become a 3%er? How many of you would like to become one of those people who truly has financial freedom in your life? Now, I want to also tell you that it's not just about the money. It really is not. One of the reasons why all of you here on this call are looking to explore the opportunity of becoming a successful entrepreneur is because you're probably also looking for time freedom. How many of you recognize this picture right here on the screen? How many of you understand that for too many people, you're living a life, a stressful existence of going from one project to the next, one job to the next, never having any real time to spend with friends and family? I heard a very disturbing thought from someone that I was mentoring a few weeks ago. He said, Josh, what I really want most in life is to be able to spend more time with my family in person than I do with my family in pictures. And I said, what do you mean? He said, well, he said, the sad thing is I spend more time with my family looking at their pictures and watching videos than I do actually with them in person. And if you want to become an agent of change, if you want to begin to enjoy not only more financial freedom, but also more time freedom, then you have to become an agent of change in your life. You have to begin to do some things differently than you've ever done before if you want to begin to enjoy different results. How many of you can recognize the picture on the screen as a place where you should be? How many of you say, that's where I want to be? How many of you want to be able to take a vacation? Okay? Well, we're going to get into a little bit of marketing here later, and I'm actually going to share with you some of the ways that you're going to be able to market our product line, some of the questions that you're going to be able to ask people that are going to get a really positive result. This is for you that are brand new as well as you that are leaders. The bottom line is this: it is my goal for all of you to begin to live a life less ordinary. And in order to do that, I want to address these 2 key questions really, really closely. Number 1, how do I create more wealth and abundance for myself and my family? Number 2, how many of you think it's not fair? How many of you feel like it's just not fair that in like Fortune 500 companies and other big companies, it's only the people at the top that get to make all the money? It's the fat cats that are living up in the ivory tower that are taking everything, and there's just not enough left at the bottom. How many of you think that that's unfair? Because we're going to do something about that here with JubiRev, Jubi Max, folks. We're going to do something about that. We're going to empower Joe Average and Susie Average to actually have an opportunity to begin to get their share. I'm going to talk about that here in just a few moments. But it's not just about financial freedom, folks. It's also about the ability to understand what it's going to take to enjoy real time freedom as well. Here's what I want you to do. Pay close attention, because I'm going to be sharing with you how smart entrepreneurs around the globe are making literally hundreds or even thousands monthly, weekly, daily. And let me ask you a question. How many of you would like to have the opportunity to actually begin to earn daily? How many of you would enjoy an extra paycheck once a month, once a week, or once a day? Go ahead and type it in there, folks. Don't be shy. How many of you would enjoy getting an extra paycheck every month, every week, every day? How many of you would like to be able to do that? Okay? Does that get you excited? Are you willing to do a little bit of work to help me accomplish that? All right. That's what I like to see. So I want to tell everyone just a little bit about our product line. We have the world's most unique, most consumable product line on the planet. I'm so proud of our product line, folks. It's going to empower every one of you to achieve different results than you ever thought possible. Some of you out here on today's call are leaders. You've been in other companies before. Maybe you've seen other products come and go. Let me tell you something about our product line. Our product line is the core of what we do. The ability that we have with our incredible hybrid revenue sharing program is the ability to really empower Joe Average and Susie Average to begin to achieve more success than I've ever seen before. And what happens when you empower the little guy, the little girl? Well, they just can't help but talk about it, and companies have the ability to really grow. That's how this works. That's why it's so powerful. But if you can't back that up with real products and services that are designed to have real value in the marketplace, then you're just simply not a real company. And one of the things that we do here at JubiRev, JubiMax, is we empower consumers with real value through our products and services. We do so profitably because only profitable companies can really truly take care of their employees and their independent promoters alike. That's who we are here at JubiRev, JubiMax. There are far too many companies out there for entrepreneurs that can say the same thing. Let me tell you something else that makes our product line very unique. We have a product line that is designed to just help everyone. We have a product line that is designed. We have international folks who are in some of the world's most remote countries. At last count, over 100 countries represented. I mean, this is a global phenomenon. And what does that mean? It means that you want to have a diverse array of products to meet the needs of our team around the world. And not only that, but we need to have products and services that people can afford. I want to say that again. It's very important. I want to be able to have a group of products that work for everyone. And so to that end, we have created what is called net zero consumables. Net zero consumables, for the leaders here on today's call, that is transfer spending. We have products and services that are designed so that you don't have to add monies on top of families' budgets, but you can simply position yourself in between what your customers and clients are already spending. Think about that for just a moment. How many of you spend at least $300 to $500 a month on food, on health products, on beauty products, etc.? How many of you already are spending money on the products and services that we offer here? You see, if you can offer customers and people on your team the ability to simply transfer money they were spending somewhere else over to JubiMax.com, and you have an opportunity to earn commission, and they have no new net out-of-pocket costs whatsoever, you've positioned yourself with a customer that can last for a long time. Now, our product lines span the hottest selling trends online, combined a multi-trillion-dollar travel industry, beauty industry, weight loss, health, online shopping, and so much more. What you see coming up on your screen here is just a small picture of some of our amazing product lines. We have our Jubi Trainer. We have our amazing skincare line. We have our Jubi Vacation Resort cards. We have our Jubi Max. This is one of my favorites, the Max Natural and the weight loss line. How many of you would love to have the opportunity to return to high school skimming? How many of you would like to have the opportunity to lose 10 or 15 pounds, have more energy, sleep better, and have more confidence that you're empowering your body with the nutrition that it needs to live a long, healthy life? Let me ask you another question. How many of you would like to discover a way to literally travel the world like the rich and famous for just pennies on the dollar? How many of you would like to get paid to actually travel the world? These are the types of questions you're going to be able to share with prospects about our incredible line of products. Folks, make no mistake about it. The internet is absolutely booming. Take a look at that, folks. The internet is booming. Every single day we see more and more commerce happening online as the internet continues to grow. So let me ask all of you a very important question. How big of a share of that multi-trillion-dollar pie do you want for yourself and your family? And again, I want you to answer the question, folks. Don't be shy. Type in a Y, type in an amount, type in a percentage. I want you to claim it. I want you to speak it into existence. The body cannot achieve what the mind cannot conceive. How big of a share of that multi-trillion-dollar pie do you want for yourself and your family? That's why you're here, folks. You're here because you want to have an opportunity to begin to create more. You're here because you want to have an opportunity to become an agent of change in your life. Again, not a rhetorical question. Some of you leaders are sitting back there with your arms crossed. If you could see the screen here, you would understand how we are a company that is prepared to have events with thousands, tens of thousands of people in the audience. This is big. Make no mistake about it. Okay? Let me ask you another question here, folks. And this is training for you leaders, for you soon-to-be leaders, for you newbies, for brand new people, for every one of you. This is very, very important. If I could honestly show you a way to place an ad online and give away free products and samples, and in exchange you could get a share of our company's daily revenues, would that help you? Would that help you? This is the question that scales. Make no mistake about it. This is a question that scales around the world. This is a question that will bring in tens of thousands of new people. This is a question that will empower our promoters to go out and find new customers. Okay? If I could honestly show you a way to simply place ads online and giving away free products and samples, and in exchange you could get a share of our company's daily revenues, would that help you? That's what we do here. How many of you out here on today's call have seen the power of the revenue sharing model? How many of you have actually seen the power of the revenue sharing model? The reason why the revenue sharing model is so powerful is because it absolutely empowers Joe Average and Susie Average. You see, with revenue sharing, everyday average people have the opportunity to change their lifestyles in record time. Remember earlier when I talked with you about the fairness, when I talked with you about how it's not fair that the big Fortune 500 companies, they have the fat cat sitting up in the ivory tower making all the money? Well, the reason why this is so powerful is because I'm going to tell you a little story about a good friend of mine by the name of Judy. Judy and I met, and Judy had been in several different companies, and she continued to go from company to company. And the challenge that Judy faced was that she could always share the products and services with opportunity. She would come out to every company event and function. She was a product of the product, and she could even get guests and stuff to come out, but she just never seemed to get anybody to join. Nobody ever really had an opportunity to really, she didn't get any sales. She didn't get any recruits. And the reason that it was so unfair is because everybody loved Judy. They all loved Judy. Judy was helping us build our brand. This is very important, folks. It's very important. I want you to pay close attention to what I'm telling you. Judy was out beating the streets. She was talking to people. She was doing everything that she could to promote. But in the end, she really didn't get anything. With revenue sharing, she would have had an opportunity through promotion to actually earn, because she was doing great things to build our brand, to help our customers, to provide information and teach and train, but she just didn't get her share. It was very unfair. With JubiRev, Jubi Max, Judy has an opportunity to literally be able to change her lifestyle. How does it work? Let me tell you how it works. It's very important. Right here on the screen, I want you to see a picture of these promoters. These promoters right here up at the top, these are people, these are all of you as agents of change in your own life, as promoters for JubiRev, Jubi Max. You are part of a giant team, and the more we all promote, the more revenue JubiMax has. The more revenue we have, the more revenue we have to share. I call it team. Together, everyone achieves more. That phrase has been around for 20 years, but I do believe we're one of the few companies who can actually say we work on the team principle. Now, here in just a few moments, I'm actually going to be taking you inside the back office to show you some of the things you need to adjust in your settings so that you have everything correct for commissions. We are going to be doing our very first commission run this Monday, April 1. And in just a few moments, I'm going to take you back there and I'm going to share with you step by step some of the new settings you're going to want to be paying close attention to so that you have an opportunity to maximize all of the commissions that you want to be able to make. So very important settings. I'm also going to be sharing with you several other internal aspects of the system. I'm going to show you how to make sure that you have spent your max bucks, have your first auto ship set up correctly so that you don't miss an opportunity to earn. But to that end, I want to begin to share with all of you a little bit about how our system works. It's very, very simple. When you actually get started, you are a promoter. And the more you promote by giving away samples and Jubi bucks, okay, the more points you get. Very simple. We're going to show you how to place ads daily. We're going to show you how to go out and give away samples and Jubi bucks. We're going to show you how to do all of these promotional activities that will allow you to achieve your qualification. As you go out and promote, you have an opportunity to earn points. Now, the question that you actually have to ask yourself is this: how big do you want your share to be? Because if you want a really big share, then you're going to want to go out and do a lot of promotion so that you can earn a lot of points, right? How many of you want a really big share? How many of you want to get the absolute biggest share that you can possibly get here at JubiRev, Jubi Max? Well, let's take a look at this because it's very important. The more points you get, the bigger your share. And this is finally showing up here on the screen. Promote more, get more points. The more points you have, the more of our daily revenue you get to participate in through our daily leadership bonus pools as a qualified promoter of Jubi Max. Now, here's how it works. I'm going to click a button. You're going to see it pop on your screen here in just a second. The more you promote, the more points you get. The more points you get, the bigger your share. How big do you want your share to be? That's exactly how this works. Now, I want all of you to understand something, that the reality of it is the reason why most people don't succeed is because they believe they probably can't and they never really give it their all. And so when times are tough and things are down, most people actually just kind of go quietly into the night. But I got to challenge that level of thinking here on today's call, folks. Why not you? Why not you? The internet and direct sales have produced more millionaires than any other industry today working from home. Why not you? How many of you are willing to follow step by step exactly what we share with you in terms of our marketing so that you can go out and have an opportunity to be one of our next success stories? Why not you? If you're willing to go forward and do the work, then you're going to have a tremendous opportunity here with JubiRev, Jubi Max. You will be able to do as much as you like and have the opportunity to grow as much as you want to. It's all up to you. We're going to give you the tools. I'm going to give you the vehicle. You simply need to get in the car, gas it up, and drive it. Bottom line is this: you can do it. You are going to be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And we've got the step-by-step systems and support to help you get real success. So I want you to stop, folks, for just a moment. I want you to actually consider, how would an extra paycheck monthly or even weekly change your life? How many of you would like to be able to find out how to get an extra paycheck once a month, once a week, or once a day? How many of you that would get you fired up and excited? Okay? Well, that's why you're here. Now, we also have an exciting car program, bonus program, sales incentives, not to mention the fact that you're going to actually be able to use the earnings that you make to maybe take your family on a new vacation, maybe buy a new home. Maybe you want to take advantage of our car bonus and leverage it to actually help you drive around in a Porsche, a Mercedes, a BMW, or a Corvette. The reality of it is the Jubi style program is very, very lucrative in and of itself, and that's going to be coming up very, very soon. So let's talk about some of the things we want to cover here on our Saturday training. We've peaked in attendance. We've given everyone an opportunity to come out here. We've shared a little bit with all of our guests here on today's call, and we've got some very important points that I'm going to be covering over the next few moments. But before I get in there, I want to actually talk to some of our guests here on today's call. If you're a guest here on today's call, and you haven't upgraded yet, if you haven't completed the official upgrade process, here's what I'm going to have you do. Stay on the line with me as I go through some of this training. I'm actually going to share with you step by step how to log in over at JubiMax.com and how to actually make sure that you have an opportunity to complete the official upgrade process so that you don't miss anything that has been happening here and that is about to happen with JubiRev, Jubi Max. At the conclusion of this call, you will have had the opportunity to begin that official upgrade process, and I want you to get back in touch with the person who brought you out here and make sure that you let them know how much you appreciate them sharing with you, and make sure that they get you access to the answers to any remaining questions you have so that we can welcome you officially as our newest JubiRev, Jubi Max member. But let's talk about some of these big things that are happening here, folks. Number one, we have epic growth, okay? This is happening, epic growth. We've had, in phase one back in February, tens and tens of thousands of people piled in here. On February 28th, just at the beginning of March, we officially moved into our pre-registration phase two. And literally thousands and thousands and thousands of people have come in here. It has been an epic, epic journey, and it continues to grow daily. I keep expecting to log in and see maybe the numbers kind of dwindling. Not happening, folks. People see the vision. They understand that revenue sharing combined with a hybrid compensation plan, real products and services, real leadership, real vision, and we are a company that will be the next big thing, online, offline, around the globe, in your home. It's entirely up to you. Commissions. How many of you are ready for the very first commission run, folks? I'm going to tell you something right now. April 1, we will actually begin our very first commission run. And let me tell you, I have seen the numbers, and I'm just going to flat out tell you, folks, you know, multiple six figures. It's huge. So make no mistake about it. Some of you here on today's call have been sitting in the background, kind of have your arms folded, waiting to see, well, let's just see what JubiRev, Jubi Max can do. Well, let me tell you something. Don't wait too long or you're going to miss your share, because we're going places. And you're invited, but it's entirely up to you. The commission run on Monday is nothing short of epic. Absolutely epic. And we are crushing the competition. It is fantastic. Now, on this call, it is very important that I walk you through how to set your initial commission settings. This is going to have a big impact. Some of you who did not make this call, hopefully you're watching it recorded, and you'll have this information in time to make an adjustment. Some of you are not participating, and you may actually be a little bit disappointed when you go in and have to do some hoops to jump through to get things back where you want them to be, because there's some important settings that you need to have completed. Also, Max Bucks. We have product in the warehouse, folks, and we are beginning shipping of products. And a lot of you have gone through the first part of purchasing Max Bucks for your Jubi 15, Jubi 50, Jubi 100, Jubi 200. But the challenge is you have not converted your Max Bucks to products and services. Well, there's a couple of things. Number one, you need to completely configure your auto ship. You need to choose the products that you want to have delivered. We have digital delivery products. We have physical delivery products. You need to choose those. And I'm going to show you how to do that right here on this call. But it's important that you become a product of the product. If you've already made the decision to upgrade from free affiliate status to one of our members and set yourself up with one of our auto ships, you need to complete that so that you have the products. I want all of you to have the confidence in the products that you are marketing. Become a product of the product, folks. It's very important. Revenue sharing. We're also going to be covering exactly when revenue sharing starts right here on this call. We have a time range that I'm going to be sharing with you in just a few moments as I go through this webinar of exactly when revenue sharing starts. How many of you are ready for revenue sharing to start? How many of you are counting down the days, folks? How many of you are fired up and excited? If you think that the growth that we've experienced so far is fantastic, let me tell you something, folks. You ain't seen nothing yet, because what's about to happen when we turn revenue sharing on and everybody says, oh my goodness, I almost missed that. I better jump in here, folks. Make sure that you are ready. A lot of the people on your list, a lot of the people that have started to join but not completed are suddenly going to realize that they missed it, and you never know who you have on your list. So be ready for that, folks. It's going to be absolutely huge. And I also want to let you know that we are going to be having a very special bonus that we are going to be announcing on this Monday night's live corporate update call. Okay, so coming to this live, Monday night corporate update call, we are going to have an absolutely exciting bonus that we are going to be announcing. So for all of you leaders and all of the guests here, you want to make sure you do not miss the Monday night call. And if you are not already registered for that, make sure that you go over to JubiRevTraining.com and make sure that you get registered. Okay. Now, a lot of you that joined early through the deadline are actually founders. And so I'm going to be sharing with all of you exactly what you need to be able to do to claim your founder members bonus. Okay. So we have thousands of you that this affects, and I want to make sure that here on this call, I walk you through how it works so that you can make sure that you claim your founders bonus. We're also going to talk a little bit about international shipping. Some parts of the world, some of our heavier products are a little bit costly to ship. We're going to talk about the options there. Some of the options for shipping are a little bit more expensive, but can get the products to you a little bit faster. Some of the shipping options there will not get the products there as quickly, but will be a little bit more affordable. And we also have products that have no shipping costs whatsoever with our digital delivery products. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to log in, and I'm actually going to walk you through, very, very important here. If you're a guest here on this call, I'm going to walk you through actually logging into your account, what you're going to see, and how you're going to be able to upgrade. And then for those of you that have already upgraded, maybe you have JubiBucks, MaxBucks, etc. I'm going to walk you through the commission settings to make sure that you don't miss anything. And so we're going to go through a lot of this. I'm going to go through it patiently. I know some of you are in a giant hurry. Maybe the recorded version of the call would be a better choice for you. But for those of you that want to go through this, we're going to go through. I'm going to make sure that we leave no one behind, because I know that all of you have very big teams here, and we're going to make sure that they get all the information that they need to go through this process correctly and complete the official upgrade process, and then as a member be able to get JubiBucks. And I'm going to show everyone how they're going to be able to go out and promote and give away JubiBucks so that they can earn points. Very, very important. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to log in here. Now, I'm going to pause the screen for just a moment, and I'm going to log into our very first account. Let me make sure that we're still logged in here. Just a moment. All right, just a moment. All right, so we are going to get through the security here in just a moment. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice inside is that there are some brand new tabs, and these tabs you probably have not seen before. So I'm very excited about this because it makes the navigation a lot easier. And one of the things that you're going to notice as we go through here is that we've actually matured this to the point to where we are almost ready to be out of pre-launch. So you're going to see a system here that is designed to actually walk your guest all the way through this and actually give you the opportunity to begin walking brand new prospects through this, because our growth is just getting started here, folks. And what you're going to find, I believe we've got in here, so let's switch this application showing here. We're going to show this right here. So this should pop up on the screen here any moment. So those of you that, so just a moment, it looks like it's about to show there. All right, there it is. So those of you that are guests here on today's call, those of you that are leaders here on today's call that want to make sure that you can walk through your guest and helping them get started, helping them upgrade, this is typically what you're going to see when you log in to your back office if you are not yet an upgraded member. Now, up at the very top, you're going to notice there's several tabs that say eCash, MaxBucks, JubiBucks, and My Jubi Points. And those are very important because they're going to help you understand how much eCash you have, how many MaxBucks you have, how many JubiBucks you have, and then how many points you have. Obviously, those of you who are excited about our daily leadership bonus pools and our revenue sharing, you want to find out on this call what you need to do to begin getting more Jubi points. And all of you show it 0 right now. So just want to make sure that everybody can see that. All right. Now, if you are here on today's call and you're brand new, the first thing that I'm going to tell you to do is to click the upgrade button We're going to walk through this together. So if you're brand new and you haven't loaded any eCash, you haven't officially completed the upgrade process, and you like what you see here with JubiRev, JubiMax, and you want to get going, then you're going to click on the upgrade button. Here you're going to be able to select your auto ship package. Now, for those of you that have questions about the compensation plan and which auto ship package is right for you, I'm going to refer you over to the comp plan PDF, which is available through the tabs on the home page. But for those of you that have already maybe reviewed a little bit of the comp plan, maybe you've already in your mind chosen the Jubi 15, which is $15 a month, or maybe you've already chosen the Jubi 50 or the Jubi 100 or the Jubi 200. From this screen right here, you would actually be able to choose those. Let's say that we choose Jubi 200, okay? Jubi 200, and we click on the continue button. That takes us over to step 2. That should pop up on the screen for you. Okay, great. And again, if you've got a brand new account, you can follow along. Now, that first step, step 1, is to choose your auto ship. Step 2 is to choose the amount of Jubi bucks that you want to purchase. Now, what we tell people is don't hurt your family, don't leverage the house to get in here. Find an amount that you want to get started with that's going to be comfortable for you. We have some pre-selected packages. We've got 100 Jubi bucks, 250 Jubi bucks, 500 Jubi bucks, 1,000 Jubi bucks, 2,500 Jubi bucks, or you can actually come over here and maybe you would like to choose a custom number of maybe whatever that might be. Okay, so you can actually select that, and in this one I've actually gone ahead and selected 1,100 Jubi bucks. And then when you click the continue, when you click continue there on the bottom of step 2, it's going to give you a warning that says make sure that if you are converting eCash to Jubi bucks, that you save a little bit of money for shipping. And great question there. Does auto ship mean I'm obligated to purchase the same products every month? That's a great question, Cynthia. You actually will have the opportunity to choose the products each month that you want to come by spending your max bucks. So you may use your max bucks in month 1 to enjoy some of our skincare line, and in month 2 maybe you want to purchase a resort card, etc. Okay. But again, when you're budgeting here, folks, you're going to want to make sure that you save out eCash availability, which we're going to talk about here in a moment, for the auto ship, for the Jubi bucks, and for shipping. Okay. Now on step 3, it's gonna go through our promoter agreements. Our independent promoter agreements are very important. You have all the information that you need right here on the screen to actually be able to read those and agree to those terms and then go forward. Once you click on the continue button, it will take you to step 4. Again, a 4-step process here, very, very simple. On step 4, here's what you have. On step 4, you have a total of your monthly auto ship, in this case, the Jubi 200. You see the 1,100 Jubi bucks that we chose, and you see the grand total, and you see that we have an eCash balance that is 0. So the way that the system works is you're going to want to now load eCash. So I'm going to click on load more funds, and this is what is going to pop up. This is going to share with you, very, very important, this is going to share with you the ways to actually fund your account with eCash. There are 5 different ways, okay? There are 5 different ways. We have Solid Trust Pay and Payza, which are probably the fastest way. And Rob, yes, I see that you've spent, Rob has got a great question here. He spent a little bit of his max bucks and wants to be able to go back and spend more. Rob, that should be going live, I believe, on Monday as well. And all of you have got great questions. Go ahead, type in your questions here. I won't be able to answer all of them live right here during this part of the training, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that myself and my team here on this webinar get back to everyone that we possibly can. Again, loading eCash, there are 5 different options. You've got Payza, Solid Trust Pay. You can create your own Jubi Max account card. Very exciting. We can talk a little bit about that. We also have wire transfer, and we have online e-check. If you're in the U.S., your fastest options are going to be Payza and Solid Trust Pay. If you're international and you already have a funded Payza or Solid Trust Pay account, that's going to be your fastest way. Okay. Your next fastest way might be, if you're in the U.S., the online e-check. Another great global option is the wire transfer. Now, I highly recommend that all of you get your JubiMax account card, However, it's important that you understand that the JubiMax account card may take a few days to get to you depending on where you are in the world. And if you are wanting to make sure that you are upgraded and ready to go live at the time that our revenue sharing begins, then you want to purchase your JubiMax account card, but you also want to consider one of these other funding options, whether it's Solid Trust Pay, Payza, online e-check, or wire transfer is a faster way to be able to actually fund your account. So that's how you will actually fund your account with eCash. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to log out of this account, and I'm going to share with all of you a new account that is another test account that already has eCash in it, and we're going to go right through here to actually be able to show you what it takes to, purchase your auto ship, purchase your products, actually be able to choose your products, etc. So I'm going to pause the screen here for just a second, and I'm going to log into the other account. Just a moment. Bear with me, folks, for just a moment. We're going to go right through here. It's going to take just a moment. All right, we've got, looks like this is coming up nicely here. And those of you that have questions, keep them coming. We're going to make a list of all the questions. I'm going to be able to get to a lot of them here. Some of them are actually got our team on the call and are going to help answer for you. So very, very important that you have a question. We want to get it answered so that all of you are positioned to move forward. Let's see here. And I'm going to show the screen now. This is a brand new account here that is already funded with $3,000 in eCap. Again, this is a new training account I've logged into to fast forward the process of once you have actually put eCash inside, you've loaded your eCash, we're going to go through here and we're going to spend it. Now you'll notice these tabs up here at the top again. Let's go through here together. The upgrade process. I have $3,000 in eCash in the sample account. I'm going to go ahead and select that Jubi 200. I'm going to click continue. This is step 2. I'm going to choose the ready-made package of 2,500 Jubi bucks. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to click continue. And then again, the little reminder pops up that says once you convert to eCash to Jubi bucks, you cannot convert back to eCash. So if you're planning on ordering products with your Max bucks from your auto ship selection in step 1, you're going to want to make sure that you've got additional eCash to pay shipping. And I understand that. I'm going to click continue. I'm then going to go through again, step 3, simple 4-step process, independent promoter agreement. We're going to go right through here. All of that information is right there on the screen for you. And you're going to then click continue. All right. Now, if you look right here on the screen, very, very important. This is step 4, and it shows we've got the Jubi 200, which is our auto ship. We've got the 2,500 Jubi bucks. We've got the grand total. We've got our eCash total. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice is that it's asking me for my 4-digit security code. Now, those of you who went through the eCash process would have seen several opportunities for you to create your PIN. You've got a security question and you've got to create your PIN. So there are some security issues that I've kept out of this webinar just for time's sake that are very important for you to actually be able to pay attention to. Now watch this here. Very, very important. We are going to click the debit eCash balance, and this is going to actually show me right here that I have officially upgraded my Jubi Rev account. And it's then going to give me instructions on what to do next. So now at this point, we have actually completed the official upgrade process. Notice right here at the very top where it says Max Bucks is at 200 now, Jubi Bucks is at 2,500. This is very important because this shows that I have my, this shows that I've got my auto ship set up, I've got my Jubi bucks set up, and now it's time to actually go through and do some shopping. So I'm going to click on the shopping. Everybody following along, the shopping is going to allow me to actually now spend some of my Max bucks. And you can see right here on the screen that there are pricing and the information is right here so that I have the opportunity to choose what I want. Now, some of the digital delivery products, which are fantastic for those of you that are international and don't want to pay shipping or don't want to wait for that to happen, depending on where you may be, you can actually click on, we've got the Jubi Trainer, we've got the Jubi Vacations Resort Card, we've got some options in here. I'm going to select a few of these, the Jubi Trainer, maybe the, let's see, maybe we'll do the Jubi Vacations Resort Card single use. And then I'm also going to try the Max Natural. Now this is an amazing product that is just fantastic. By the way, you can click on these pictures if you want to learn a little bit more about them. You can click on those pictures right there, and very, very exciting. And then as you go through here, you'll be able to actually see down at the bottom, I've spent $114.99 of my max bucks. So I'm going to go ahead and just add in maybe our youth serum, which is just fantastic. This is an anti-aging part of our skincare line. It's got real 24 karat gold in it. Got some exciting products here, and we're going to go ahead and actually select that as well. Now you'll see that down at the bottom, it gives us our total. Down at the bottom, we've got our total. And I'm going to click on Configure Auto Ship. So that is where I'm actually going to be able to go through here, choose my shipping. Now, it looks like for those products that I chose, I got the Max Natural Superfood Shake. We've got the skincare line, and then some digital delivery products. The total of that is $184.98. You should be able to see the screen there. Just a moment. Should be able to see that there. Just a moment. All right, it's now coming into view. Okay, I clicked on the Configure Auto Ship. It's coming into view. There it is. Now, here's what happens. I can choose the country that I'd like to ship to. I can choose my method. We have FedEx or we have USPS. We have shipping and handling pricing right there. And this one, it is $7.50. All you need to do at that point is click on Next. All you need to do at that point is click on Next. Now here, if you want to apply a max bucks, it once again is going to ask you for your security PIN. You can actually type that right in and then click on Confirm Debit. Very, very important. And now we can put in the information for our shipping details here on this page. Give me just a moment to put that in. Let's do this. I'm going to just do this right here. Let me type this in with real information so that we can actually go through here and get this done. All right, and let's see here. So we've got, let's make sure we've got this in here. All right, now in just a moment, what's coming next is the commission settings, very important. So that's what's coming next, but we're just going to complete this very quickly. And I'm going to click on Submit here with real information. Now I'm going to show the screen again, and let's make sure that we actually get an opportunity to pop up here. All right, give it just a moment. Give it just a moment. And there it is right there. So now you can see that our max bucks balance is down to $15. Now you don't want your max bucks to expire, so you want to make sure that you spend as many of your max bucks as quickly as possible. And come Monday, you're going to have the opportunity to actually be able to go back in if you have remaining max bucks and spend them on other products and services. Some of you have said, well, can I wait to save my max bucks for until the next auto ship so that I have the opportunity to be able to maybe order a bigger product or order more product? You can, but the sooner you get some product coming to you, the better. Again, those max bucks are going to expire at some point if they are unused, or they are going to default to a product package that is already pre-configured. So we want to give everyone the best opportunity that we can to get their max bucks with as much choice as possible. So very, very important on how to do that. So now, as you can kind of look up here at the very top of the screen, I want everyone to be able to pay close attention to this, because we have now, our eCash has gone from 3,000 down to 292. We now have max bucks, which have gone from 200 down to $15 worth, because we have we've actually spent those. Very important. And you'll notice that our Jubi bucks remain at 2,500, and you will notice that our Jubi points are at 0, okay? Very, very important. So the question is going to be, what do you need to do to make sure that you can actually use the Jubi Bucks, go out and promote so that you can get as many points as possible. We're going to talk about that here in just a moment. But first, what I want to be able to do is go over and show you your commission settings. So I'm going to pause the screen again here just a moment, and I'm going to pop over here to the commission settings right here. It's going to ask me for my password once again, my little pin. It's going to ask me for my pin. So we're going to be able to see that. And let's see here. We are going to open this other page just a moment. And just a moment. Now this is very important because this is where all of you are going to have the opportunity to actually make some adjustments in your commissions. This will go live probably tomorrow, no later than Monday, and this is where all of you need to make sure that you are trained on this. Is very, very important. Let's make sure that I can get that up here, and we're going to just pop this right open right here. We're going to show the screen. Okay. Now, this is where all of you on today's call are going to want to pay close attention to. This is very, very important, because this is where you're going to be able to set some of your commission settings, okay? So you're going to be able to set some of your commission settings on this page, which will be coming live tomorrow through Monday, and this will impact how that works. Now, if you go over to, at any time, my account, my financials, and you're going to see several tabs there: commissions, e-cash, bonuses, etc. This is the commissions page. Now there are some parts, very important folks, there are some things on this page that your system is probably not showing yet, but you will be able to see them in just a little while, okay? So probably tomorrow, not later than Monday, you're going to be able to adjust these, and we're going to actually go through and talk about them right now, okay? Now, there are a lot of you that understand that there are, I believe, more ways to earn here than we've ever seen. It's fantastic. And you are going to want to work with your teams, because a lot of you are going to be having team strategies in terms of how this actually is going to work. Now, let's talk about how the payouts work. Some of the bonuses and some parts of the comp plan pay out immediately at 100% to eCash. So the power generational bonuses for one, so this is where people on your team are making an initial purchase of Jubi Bucks, and if you are qualified at the right rank and you are their direct sponsor, you're going to earn 10%. Now, if that is the case, then you can adjust your system how it is going to pay you. So let's say that you are qualified and someone directly underneath you, someone you've personally sponsored, gets started with a purchase of 2,500 Jubi Bucks. Well, you're going to earn a power generational bonus of 10%, which is 250. Now, by default, that is paying out to your eCash, okay? 100% to eCash. But you can adjust that setting so that maybe you only want 50% of that to pay to eCash, and the other 50% would actually end up being paid where? Right to your Jubi Bucks. So those of you that want more of your commissions to be paid directly to Jubi Bucks than to eCash, this is where you go to adjust those settings. Now, you will also see that there are other areas of this where the commissions don't pay out 100% to eCash, but instead they pay out initially to Jubi Bucks, and you can set an immediate withdrawal from Jubi Bucks or conversion there to have so much of it go direct to eCash, okay? So the max is on those parts of the comp plan 60%, and so you would have the ability to say, no, I want 60% of that to go to eCash, and the other 40% would go over to Jubi Bucks. So that's exactly how that works. Now, there are going to be several settings here. So when we go live with commissions on Monday, you're going to want to make sure that you set these settings, and part of this may actually go live tomorrow. So you're going to want to check your email and pay close attention here so that all of you have the ability to set those where they are going to be correctly. Because when we go live with commissions, it is very, very exciting how this compensation plan works and how many people actually can earn each time we have new people coming in and each time people are earning Jubi Bucks in the system. Now, let's talk about revenue sharing for just a moment. Again, let's talk about revenue sharing for just a moment because we are very, very pleased to explain when revenue sharing goes live and how this works, okay? Very simple. Revenue sharing will begin at some date in between April 8th and April 15th. Now, what determines that, I'm going to explain to all of you. So Monday, April 1st, we're going live with commissions, okay? And then we have 7 days at that point to actually be able to have you go out and give away product samples in Jubi Bucks to convert your Jubi Bucks to Jubi points. You're going to need points if you want to participate in the daily revenue sharing through our leadership bonus pools, okay? So again, on Monday, on a big company update call, you're going to see commissions going live. You're going to be able to adjust additional settings, and you're going to be able to begin giving away Jubi Bucks so that you can earn points. Want to make sure that everybody's clear on that. Again, on Monday, you're going to be able to do that. Let's take a look at how that's going to work, and I've got some screen share pictures that I'm going to share with you so that you get an idea how that's going to look here on this coming Monday. So let's kind of take a look here. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can get this to show. Just a moment. We've got, this is an example. It'll take a moment to pop up on the screen here, and it's going to take just a moment. Here it comes. Okay. On Monday, our system will go live. You will be able to go to your Jubi Buck manager and begin to give away Jubi Bucks. Very important. So again, on Monday, you will be on our corporate update call, not only going through your commissions, but you will actually be able to go through your Jubi Buck manager so that you can begin to give away Jubi Bucks. Very, very important. This is going to happen on Monday night. There are several different pages that will be going live over the next week. This is a screenshot of one of them where you're going to be able to go in, you're going to be able to assign X amount of Jubi Bucks and send a link, have a link that you give to someone that you know, someone that you meet, or through your marketing efforts to be able to give away Jubi Bucks. Now, the person that receives that is going to be able to come here, create an account. Once they've created an account, they are then receiving those Jubi Bucks, and that's where you have an opportunity to actually earn points. And if you are a founding member, your additional points will come as you give away your initial Jubi Bucks. So you will see that first generation of additional points happen right there for founding members. Now, we also have another page which I'm actually showing right here on the screen as well. This is the JubiMax. This is the skincare giveaway page. A little screenshot there. Looks like it just popped up on the screen. Now, some of these, the Jubi Trainer giveaway will be coming live probably within the next 7 to 10 days, and that is very, very exciting. It's a fantastic product that is in the lower price range that you can do, where you can actually go and say, hey, this is you can get a 45-day Jubi Trainer right here. Okay, or we may have a 30-day Jubi Trainer that they can give away. And these are fantastic digital delivery products that don't require the person that you're giving them to pay extra shipping. Very, very exciting product there. We have others coming as well. We have the Jubi Vacations Resort Card, which has a fantastic giveaway page as well, where you can actually give someone either a one-time use, two-time use, or three-time use resort card. And it's a really, really fantastic system. We're going to be able to have those as well. Now, some of these pages are not going live on Monday, but we will have enough of these pages going live on Monday so that you can begin to give away Jubi Bucks. Does everybody understand that it's important that if you've purchased JubiBucks that you use these systems to be able to give away JubiBucks so that you can earn points, right? The reason why revenue sharing is going live on April 8th to April 15th, somewhere in that range, not after. I mean, either by April 15th it will be live. It may be live sooner, and the earliest it would be live is April 8th, because we need to give everyone at least 7 days to begin to go away and give out their JubiBucks so that you can earn points. Very, very important. So now, one of the questions that people have asked is that, are there any third-party vendors that you are going to be able to work with? And the answer is yes. We have been in the process right now of making sure that third-party vendors have access to the API and system that are going to enable them to make their system available to you. And I think it's really, really important that you understand, if you are new here on today's call, and maybe this is your first time, there's a couple of different ways that you're going to be able to give away samples in JubiBucks. We've got some ready-made emails you're going to be able to send out to friends and family, neighbors, co-workers, etc. You're going to be able to give away, products by marketing, maybe on your Facebook wall. You'll be able to tweet it out. We've got a lot of different systems that are going to be there to help you go out and promote and go out and give away JubiBucks so that you have an opportunity to actually convert those JubiBucks to points, okay? So, but that's why these training calls are so important, so that we have an opportunity to begin to share with all of you how this works. And some of you have said, wow, there's a lot of moving pieces there. Absolutely. Billion-dollar companies typically have more than a single-page website. So I will not apologize for the depth of what we have here. What I will tell you is that we are a company that is marching towards having an epic amount of customers around the globe who are enjoying the value of our fine products and services, giving our promoters the ability to actually have an opportunity to earn, not only as part of our daily revenue sharing through our daily leadership bonus pools, but also through our very, very powerful uni level and our Jubi Suite, our Jubi style car bonuses, and so much more. So we have some tremendous opportunities here for all of you. This is a serious company, a serious enterprise, and I realize that some of you may actually have had some questions here that I will not be able to answer live on this call, as we're already a few minutes over the top of the hour. But I want to just take a couple of quick moments, and I want to begin to share with all of you here some additional resources and training. So just a moment, and again, we've covered the vast majority of the bigger points for today's webinar. It's really important that all of you make sure that you and your team are prepared for a big Monday night corporate update call. Really, really important. But I want to give those of you who are looking for some additional resources here just a moment. Let me see if I can get you some additional resources here. We're going to come right back into this same account just a moment, and we're going to actually pop right back in here to this same account. And this is going to be showing up here in just a moment. I can see it's working on it. Okay, this should be showing here on your screen in just a few more seconds. And this is inside when you log into JubiMax.com. And I want to point out a couple of important things here. On the home page, there is a group of tabs here. The second one in is the corporate overview. And on here, you will see access to our comp plan PDF, information on the company, on the PowerPoint, etc. So right here under the tab corporate overview are some very important things. Those of you that qualified for the founders bonus, the information remains there for you to access so that you can see exactly what that is and how that's going to benefit from you. The founders bonus is closed. Those of you that have been asking, the founding members bonus is closed officially and completely. Those that were founders will begin to get their founders bonus as they give away JubiBucks and product samples and promote in accordance to the terms that we set forth for that. However, this is still a fantastic time for all of you to be getting started with JubiRev, Jubi Max, and we are going to talk about a very special and exciting promotion that we're going to be doing, a very special bonus and exciting promotion. We're going to be talking about that on the Monday night call, so don't miss that. Also over here, I want to talk with you about some of the promoter links because this is really important here. And again, for those of you that have other activities here on this holiday weekend that want to cut out, we've covered the majority of the big updates and trainings that we wanted to cover. But I want to take a few more minutes here on this call and walk everyone through our new JubiRev site, and I want to be able to walk everyone through our new Jubi Max site, which is coming as well. So if you click on, again, going back to the home tab, I'm going to just pop right back. So you just log into JubiMax, and then you click on promoter links. So you log into JubiMax, then you click on promoter links, and it's going to take you to a couple of key areas here where you can choose which page you want to market. So currently, most of you are probably out marketing this page right here, which is the pre-launch page that we used when we got started in phase 1. Now, you should know that we have a brand new system that is already ready to go, and it's right here. So this is the JubiRev JubiMax brand new site right here, and you can actually see this is a full tour site with testimonials. It's rich in terms of covering information about the company, covering information about the products, covering information about the opportunity itself. So this is an entire tour-based site that you can begin to promote. It has a different link that you can actually use. So it's a very powerful site, and that is live. We have folks who are absolutely using that right now, and very, very important. So both of those are ready for you to be able to use at any time. We also have under promoter videos, which is the next link right here. We have another group of promoter videos right here that are for those of you that really want to kind of get in depth a little bit about who we are. There is a copy of a really exciting event that we had out here in Mesa, Arizona earlier in March, which was our presidential meet and greet. We had just a tremendous time and had the opportunity to get so many leaders out. What's really exciting about that is you can just kind of read the hundreds and hundreds of comments down below there to just kind of see just some of the excitement that's really happening out there about JubiRev, JubiMax. So that's just super exciting. You've got that information right there. Just underneath that is a sample page that says Jubi Vacations. Again, we're on promoter videos page, and when you click that, now this is not live for the public yet, but this is very important for those of you that are on the call and want to kind of get an idea exactly how you would be able to market the different aspects of our product. So I've just included some samples here so that you can kind of begin to see some of the upcoming marketing tools that are going to be available for you to go out and to promote. Now that's one on Jubi Vacations. The third one down is the products page. You can kind of see this, and we're actually going to pop over here in a moment, and I'm going to show you the new Jubi Max site, which is pretty exciting here. And this is, again, just a quick sample that is really, really an idea for you to understand how going forward you're going to be able to market what we're doing here with JubiRev, JubiMax. The fourth one is a training call that I put together some time ago that some of you may actually want to have an opportunity to go through and listen. On this training call, I shared some really powerful on-the-ground marketing tools and systems that I have used in terms of, drop cards and a number of different types of marketing that will help you if you are looking for ways to grow your team locally and as well on the internet. So again, that's just a training call. It's one of my higher rated training calls that I've done with my teams and organizations, and I have that video there under promoter videos for you to actually be able to click on and watch. Very, very exciting. But I want to take a few moments now, and I want to actually show everyone the new JubiMax site that is coming up. We are going, that is also going live this coming Monday. Very, very important. Let's see if we can get this going right here. So on Monday, this is the page. Let me go ahead and show that. On Monday, JubiMax.com will be going live because, actually it'll be Monday night, because at the conclusion of the Monday night corporate update webinar, you will be empowered through the JubiBuck Manager to begin using the pages to give away JubiBucks. This is what is really important. And this is why, for all of you leaders, it's really key that we go through this so that you know in your team training and you know in your team communication that you get your team out to the Monday night call so that you can share with them, as I go through step by step on that Monday night corporate update call, how to give away your JubiBucks so that they earn points, so that you earn points, so that all of you are positioned to begin working with us in our upcoming revenue sharing through our daily leadership bonus pool. But I'm going to see if I can log in here real quick, and let's see if I can actually get in and kind of show off the site here just a little bit. All right, I'm not sure that I have the username and password for it, but we're going to try here. All right, that's all right. I don't have the username and password for that for the JubiMax site that's coming up, but that will be going live here on Monday night as well. Because on Monday night, commissions are going to start. On Monday night, you're going to be giving away JubiBucks, very, very important, so that all of you can begin to get customers coming into JubiMax so that you have converted those JubiBucks over to Jubi points so that you have an opportunity as soon as we go live. You will have an opportunity to begin earning in our daily leadership bonus pools, which is our revenue sharing. So, all right, folks, I've just got a couple more quick points, and then we're going to close out this webinar, let everyone get to their holiday weekend. Just a couple of quick points. If you have any pending payments coming through that have not cleared, if you are still waiting for your Jubi account card, if you have any outstanding issues involving getting eCash into the system or spending eCash so that you are ready to go for JubiBucks, so that you've got your auto ship in place, so that you've locked in your position, so that you've purchased JubiBucks. You want to make sure that you are reaching out to your team over the weekend to see if anyone has questions. Have them use the support desk. We are going to be working night and day over the next several days to make sure that if there are any more outstanding issues, that we have them all covered. It's really, really impressive how well we've been able to actually cover all of the points that we set forth as a company. This is going to be absolutely huge. And Monday night's webinar is where it all starts. So you want to make sure that you get your entire team there. Let me make sure that everyone knows exactly how to do that. Go over to JubiRevTraining.com. Again, that's JubiRevTraining.com. That will take you over to where you can register for the Monday night corporate update call, where we will be going live with commissions, where you will actually have an opportunity to begin giving away JubiBucks and samples so that you can earn points in preparation for revenue sharing. So with that said, I want to actually end with just a couple of quick points here, folks. Number one, and I think this is really, really key. As you can tell, we have everything that it's going to take to give all of you the success that you've been looking for. They never said that success would be easy, but it isn't difficult if you have the right tools and the right training and the right information and the right products and services and compensation plan, and that's exactly what we have. Now, for those of you that are here on today's call and you're asking the question, what should I do this weekend? Well, folks, you want to continue to share your Jubi Rev affiliate links with as many people as you can. And now that you've seen all of the amazing things that we're doing here as a company, and you know how real this is, there's never been a better time for you to consider past companies that you've worked for, worked with, upline, downline, crossline, friends, family, high school friends, college friends, etc. Get the word out to people that you know. Get your affiliate link out. There is no better time than right now to get started with JubiRev, JubiMax. The founding members position is closed, absolutely, but you are still in a position to be a first wave Jubi member, being here right before and right as we begin revenue sharing. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and close out today's webinar, folks. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out, for joining us, for going around, doing all the hard work that you've done to bring out the thousands of people here. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the top, on the inside, and on the beaches of the world. Bye for now, everyone.
So that's it for now. If you have any questions, please contact your direct sponsor. Otherwise, you can send us a support ticket on our JubiGlobal team site. Thank you, and we look forward to hearing of your success.